welcome back to the Cave and Drew Show. I am your co-host, Caveman.
And this is Drew. Hi, y'all.
What's going on?
What's up?
Guess what today's episode will be about? I'm going to make a noise and
I'm
y'all
so
going to have to guess. It has been 25 years since the inception of... No, I'm just kidding. That's a velociraptor for sure. Oh, cool.
Off topic.
I'm talking, my bad. We will be talking about...
Pokemon!
Gotta catch 'em all.
I've been excited to talk about this. This is such a freaking hefty, meaty subject franchise.
I feel fucking old.
It's everything. Me too.
Yo,
Me
it's
too.
been 25 years.
Oh my shit. Okay.
Where do we start, man?
It's gonna be a meaty one, but we're gonna try to tackle as much as we can. I definitely should think that we should talk about our first exposure to the franchise as a whole.
Oh wow!
For anybody out there who's listening, we all know that y'all picked up a Pokemon game or Pokemon card or watched a Pokemon anime. Some of y'all,
if you don't know Pokemon,
some of y'all should know your
Pokemon
Pokemons by now. Like you gotta know them. You gotta know them. You gotta know the Mons.
You gotta know Onion Turtle and fucking everybody knows Pikachu.
You gotta know the Chonky Boys. The Chonky Boys. The little cuties. Yeah, you just at the end of the day, everybody knows that they had some point where they were into Pokemon, whether you're into it still or not. It does not matter. It's still going, and I'm so happy.
Crazy! It's been 25 years, man. Wow,
it's one of the highest. I think, if not up there, as one of the highest or the highest video game selling series.
Wow,
multimedia franchise wise, it's the biggest thing for Nintendo and for just the franchise itself. Because aside from the games, they still have a lot of other things that they have going on, but we're gonna get into this shit. Let's freaking do it.
Absolutely.
All right, so we're gonna talk about our first exposure. So, Kay, if you're gonna start.
Fuck. Okay.
Your turn.
All right. Well, so my first exposure was 90s kid right here. You already know what I'm talking about. So I grew up with a lot of trading card games, man, and it started off first with Yu-Gi-Oh, but obviously my first love will always be Pokemon. I got my first Pokemon cards from this thrift store over here in South Florida. My mom used to go to a lot of thrift shops, America's Thrift Store and stuff like that. What's the other one called? Salvation Army. And Goodwill, all of that. And she said, "Oh, these look kind of interesting." And then she showed them to me. It was a pack of toys, but the pack of toys had a little slot, a little, package in it. And inside of the toys, there were like fire trucks and shit. There's Pokemon cards inside.
Hey.
And I opened up and I fell in love with these
little Pokemon.
Little Pokemon. The thing is, what's funny is that I actually watched the show before getting into the card game.
That's what I was going to ask you. So first exposure, would you say was the cards for you or the actual anime itself?
For sure, the anime.
Okay.
I remember as a kid, man, watching Ash getting electrocuted first episode by Pikachu, trying to get him to
save him from all the little sparrows.
Yeah,
those little shits were everywhere.
The dude was a stubborn. Nobody knew Pikachu was that stubborn.
Chonky Boy is stubborn.
Yeah,
but now that I've seen his backstory episode, which did not happen until the most recent anime that they have going, which is Journeys, you understand why he's that way.
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't watch the anime anymore. Full disclosure, I am fully caught up on the anime. I still freaking watch it. I actually wait for them to air in Japan and then watch it subbed. It's crazy.
Boy said, I ain't gonna miss not one.
No, on occasion you have your filler episodes that I may skim through, whatever. But man, when it gets back on the serious topic, it just makes me feel young on the inside again. I know I'm still young, but I'm getting older, so
no, absolutely.
I find that bright spot with it. My first exposure to the franchise was obviously when the game came out.
Oh,
now,
wow.
I remember it coming out September 28th of 1998 when it hit North America. I obviously didn't get it until Christmas of that year, along with the red Game Boy to go with the red version of the game.
Oh.
So this was one of the first exposures I had to the franchise. Playing it at that age was crazy, but I just could not put the game down for weeks, every single day. Those times I was playing in bed when I was supposed to be sleeping for school at that age. It's insane. The insanity of how this franchise took over. I literally was watching anime, of course, as a kid. Mm-hmm. My room, I had posters. I had a bunch of Pokemon toys. I had a bed set.
Right.
It just took over, bro.
I think even the video games itself, they were much simpler back in the day, but I think you enjoyed it so much more because it was so very simple, very simple.
It's simple mechanics,
Yeah.
battling mechanics, traversing the world, getting your gym badges
Yeah,
and whatnot.
we don't get the animations of them going through attacks. We just saw like a little, the pixels move and you just
Yeah,
thought that
like
he
when it
attacked.
first started, and then like now it's like you have fully animated Pokemon.
You guys are
Actual
fucking lucky.
animated attacks. Like the new gen, yeah, you guys are lucky. We came a long fucking
New
way.
Gen is so lucky to get like this full blown
Like you
Pokemon
guys get the
animation.
full video game animation. Like Legends Arceus, have you seen it? Like some people may complain that it's not the most advanced technical game. I don't really give a shit. I think it looks great. And
Yeah.
look at how the Pokemon look in that game compared to what we were playing on a Game Boy handheld. Mind you,
my
this was
God.
pre Game Boy Color. I played it.
It didn't have the bright light that started with
It
the
did
SP.
not have the bright light, and it did not have any color. I was playing on a nice black and white blotchy screen. It was
Yes.
fucking great. I don't even
Yes.
care, but
By the way, sold separately, Game Boy Color Light. It came sold separately.
I remember wanting a Game Boy Color super bad. Of course I got one. I was spoiled.
Oh yeah, dude, I had to borrow my friends to play Pokemon.
Because like Pokemon was one of those franchises that every time it had an installment, I was looking forward to the next one. So if I didn't have the console to play it, of course I was a little salty.
Yeah,
Like getting Ruby, like this is at the time where my brother wasn't even really playing them too much. Like he already started falling out of it, and I was just so into it. I was even playing some of his cartridges to like play the other ones. Like I had gold, he had silver, so I would play his silver when he was done. Or I would play his Pokemon Blue or his Pokemon Yellow.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or Pokemon Crystal around that time as well, when they would do those like enhanced version of the, base games.
Fun fact: we actually have most of these games still with us.
I have some. I still have my Pokemon Red cartridge from '98.
Wow.
Yeah, that's still living. I still have my Pokemon Gold. I still have my Pokemon Ruby. And I believe my original copy of Pokemon Diamond during the Diamond and Pearl era, which was one of my favorite eras, of course. And then, of course, like the newer games, like Sword and Shield. I do have that. I have Pokemon Moon on my 3DS.
Wow. Let me tell you a little funny story. So before learning about changing the save battery out their cartridges, I used to have friends that threw away the game without the battery being replaced. And I'm like, are you guys dumb? And that's how I acquired my Crystal version. And I installed a new battery in it. Works as new.
Wow.
And my Emerald is not my original Emerald. I rebought it. My first Emerald, I had level 100 Rayquaza with 360 HP.
I actually also had a very similar Rayquaza.
Yes. Dragon Claw, Hyper Beam, Extreme Speed, and Rest.
Yeah, that's a beefy boy.
Yeah.
That's a beefy boy. So one thing that I love about the video games especially is when you start playing them, you don't really look at them from a technical aspect. As you continue to play them and familiarize yourself more and more with each installment, you start learning about different ways to play the game itself entirely. Some people like to play competitively a lot. I used to here and there, but not too much. And then some people just like to play it just to play it. Like I love going online with Pokemon Sword and Shield, for example, and doing raid dens with other people around the world. I find it really fun. These nice, fun little battles you can do. Or even going online and trading a random Pokemon. Sometimes I can send some of the shittiest Pokemon, like a level 2, and then I get some damn Grandoise option that I've been wanting. So it's like, that is the beauty of the blind trading. I love that. And also, like, if you go to a convention, you interact with people who still play, they might have some that they want to trade, and you could just easily trade them. Like, for instance, when I went to, I believe it was PAX East in Boston, 2020, right before, like, the pandemic slammed us, with my cousins, we played with a YouTuber that I follow heavily named Austin John Plays. Shout out to him. He's the nicest guy ever. We got to play with him. And then the crowd that we were with was super nice too. Everybody was just playing, getting a shiny because he was hosting like shiny rooms, whatever. And then there was even a girl who traded one of her shinies to my cousin because that's just the environment that you get. Like when you start playing it like that, like if you like shiny hunting, if you like playing in raid dens, if you just want to play with other people and trade and talk about it.
It's the fan base. Pokemon is not a toxic fan base from my experience. It can be, though.
It can be very fucking toxic.
Yeah?
And Twitter, if you follow Twitter,
the
Pokemon on
tweeters.
Twitter as a topic, because you follow topics and they'll bring up more stuff. you have a lot of communities on there. Like I follow the Anipoki community, which is hashtag Anipoki. And that's literally mostly for the anime, but they talk about everything Pokemon related. Some people may talk about the Pokemon manga that they read. I personally never read them, but a lot of people do.
Right.
Some people talk about the cards, the artwork that comes out on the cards, because the artwork always looks really nice. It gets better and better each new game.
Are you still actively collecting, or I know you're still into the video games? Are you still open to even get more like
Cards?
well, game wise?
Games, if I'm like open to continue playing them, for sure. I don't think
Yeah.
I'll ever stop. I really don't. Like I've even played some of the spin-offs like Mystery Dungeon,
Oh my god, Mystery
Pokemon
Dungeon.
Coliseum,
Yeah.
Pokemon Stadium, Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all types of different stuff. I've played a bunch. Pokemon Pinball I've played.
Pinball is
Pokemon the
great.
Game Boy trading card game.
Yo.
You know, stuff like that. Like I've played a lot of different spin-offs that I enjoyed growing up. Besides the mainline series, obviously the newest game being Legends Arceus, however you guys want to pronounce it again.
Right.
I haven't played it just yet. I'm actually going to get to it very soon because I'm tired of staring at it. I'm just ready to pop it in and just fall in love with it. I hear a lot of good things about the community for Arceus, so like I'm excited to play it. I've seen a lot of gameplay. It looks very fun.
Yeah.
First open world like Pokemon games is a big deal.
Does anybody remember Pokemon Crater?
Oh shit!
Do you remember that?
Of course.
Oh my god! And that was our bootleg way of getting the game for free without buying the actual console, like the SP and the Game Boy cartridge. It was kind of expensive, so my budget resolution was that. Like,
no, I feel you. That
Yeah.
that was a big deal. Remember Game Shark?
oh my god, of course, yeah.
Game Shark for like the cheat codes
the-
if you
and the
wanted to play.
adapters?
Yes, the Game Shark adapters.
Pokemon hands down has made my teamwork, let's just say point average, go up. Well, as a kid, that taught me like teamwork. Like,
It teaches you teamwork and a lot of statistics.
yeah,
Like as you get older, you start looking at the statistical aspect of a Pokemon's level. If they have perfect like stats for their attacks or their defenses,
Right.
how high their attack can get, can they raise it depending on their move set? Remember, you have move sets you always want to choose from. So
Absolutely.
do you want a straight attacker? Do you want a defender? Do you want a support?
I could get support from y'all, but do y'all remember how hard it was to evolve a Feebas into a Milotic?
Yes. Oh
Do
my
you
god, that was
remember that?
so annoying.
You had to boost beauty all the way, I think.
Yes, it was
Excuse
there was a stat that you had to. Yep, you had to boost it to the maximum just to get that evolution. That reminds me of like when Pokemon Go. I know it's still a thing, but like when it first came out and was like really popping, and I was playing with like all my friends at the time. Getting a Gyarados in that game was so annoying. Like you had to constantly catch Magikarps for the candies.
Right,
It
right.
was-
I remember that.
oh, dreadful, dreadful. Getting Magikarp to Gyarados has always just been annoying. I just want a Gyarados.
Right.
Fuck
Oh
your
my.
Magikarp, Magikarp.
Magical, always flopping around.
Yep. Do splash.
Un pescado muerto. Eso
Oh,
es lo que era.
God. Que mierda. Que. Anyways, I was into the cards too. I don't have mine anymore. Unfortunately, they started getting lost.
I do.
Yeah.
Have all my classic
Just
cards.
spread it over here. Spread that. I'm so jealous. You know how
That's
much
my-
money some of those are worth now?
Bruh, people talk about Bitcoin, boy. I got assets in Pokemon cards.
Yeah, there's you got some money makers in there.
I got the.
We gotta officiate your cards, like
Yeah.
we really do, because you got some that are gonna be worth a lot.
You're right, man. You're right.
But no, unfortunately, mine got lost and moving to another fucking state, or maybe parents secretly throwing them out like they like to do.
Yeah.
Ah, he doesn't need this. Just throw it in the garbage.
And just throw it in, bruh.
I can't count how many toys and things that I've lost over the years.
My mom's excuse for taking away my cards every time is that they were diabolical. Like, Christian family, whatever.
I don't give a shit about religion.
I don't know how an
Get
electric
that religion
mouse
shit out of
is-
here. Yeah, I've been told that even them being in the Pokeball is like a form of like abuse, and it teaches you abuse. Get the fuck out of here. First of all, does anybody know what happens to a Pokemon when they go into a Pokeball?
They on the fucking beach. They on vacation, bruh. They're on vacation.
I don't want to call it a vacation, more or less, but remember, it shoots out an energy beam. So when
Right.
that energy beam attaches itself to them. Obviously, it shrinks them to fit into the damn Pokeball. You can't
Right.
expect a full-bodied Mon to fit in that shit.
Actually, that's a good question. How is it inside of like a Pokeball?
I've seen it in a manga. Basically, it looks like it shrinks them to where they can actually sleep inside of the Pokeball if they want to. That's how small they are in the inside because it was an art page from, a panel from the manga.
Oh, wow.
And it literally showed a sleeping Charmander. He was like shrunk down. So essentially it shrinks them so that they're not uncomfortable in the ball. But some Pokemon just don't like being in there.
Huh.
Like hence Ash's Pikachu
Oh yeah.
is not a fan of being in the Pokeball.
In the Pokeball,
He just
no.
does not like it. So
Wow.
some Pokemon are like that. They have a preference to just be out in the wild. But that's essentially what happens. So I wouldn't call that torture. You're still feeding them. You're still taking them out of the ball.
You're not like having dog fights with them. And,
Yeah, like,
no.
I mean, if you want to consider them battling a dogfight, fuck you. It's not. You can take them and get them healed up real
And
quick.
again, guys, this is fiction.
Yes, like, stop.
Fiction.
I really hate when people try to mix too much reality with things that are just meant for you to just have some fun with.
Yeah. Listen, if you over here learning how to, kill animals with Pokemon, you need a therapist.
Yeah, that's some psychological shit that you
Yeah.
need to figure out because Pokemon's just been near and dear a fun franchise overall. That's
Yeah.
it. Like, get out of here with that.
Oh, Brody.
Back to topics. What's your favorite Pokemon movie? I was gonna ask.
Oh, Pokemon movie.
That you've seen. Obviously I don't expect you to have seen all of them. But like out of the ones you may have seen, which one has been your favorite so far? I will say that.
Number one for me is Destiny Deoxys.
Didn't I show you Destiny?
Yes, you did.
Deoxys? It's so good.
Yes, you did. Lots of Pokemon that are dear to my heart were shown in a movie.
Yes.
Like Rayquaza.
Yeah.
Like Latios and Latias. I think for a quick moment, right?
Yeah, and then Munchlax was in there.
And
too.
Munchlax.
I love
Look at
Munchlax.
that. Second place for me has to be the first Pokemon movie ever with the Mewtwo.
The original movie, Mew versus Mewtwo.
Yes.
Yeah, that's some sad shit.
That is some sad
Man,
shit.
I didn't expect to cry that much as a kid, but
all.
I'm sure we all did. Damn, Ash is deaf. It's not a spoiler anymore. This movie's old.
Right.
Okay,
And
so I'm sure
tho-
everyone has seen it.
Those are my favorite, man. What about you?
My all-time favorite Pokemon movie so far is 2000.
2000. Oh, now.
And that's also stems from me being such a huge fan of the legendary birds. I love Moltres, Articuno, and Zapdos is my favorite.
Isn't 2000 with the dogs as well, right?
No,
No.
that was the third movie. That's the one with Entei and them.
And Suicune and everybody.
Raikou, yeah. No, that's the third one where they had the unknowns as well. It was a big plot point. No, part 2 is just the legendary birds and the introduction of Lugia.
And Lugia, okay.
Yeah, so that Lugia is so cool. I love Lugia.
Lugia is a favorite, man.
Yeah, Lugia is a shit. It's literally an underwater bird.
Man, what about I guess, well, we could do by region, but what was your basic Pokemon, your starter, your favorite
Like
starter?
my original?
Yeah,
Or
like
favorite
out of all
overall?
like the regions, which is your favorite starter?
Oh my gosh, this is a hard question.
I know it's bad. It's
because I'm still playing it, so I always have a starter to choose.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't necessarily go by one element. Like a lot of people will just choose that same element type. I always mix it up. So I've always been fond of fire and mostly fire and water. I would say I had some grass, but mostly fire and water. So like if I have to pick a favorite,
yeah. How we'll make it easier. How about out of the first 3 regions, Hoenn, Kanto, Johto?
so that would have been Charmander, Torchic, and Cyndaquil, right?
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yep.
Okay.
You like fire. You just stayed on the
Yeah.
path.
Yeah, those were my
damn,
fire
Prince
boys.
Zuko.
But the thing is, I did multiple playthroughs, so if I have to really pick one, I would say definitely Charmander was always near and dear.
Nice.
If I have to go second, obviously I'm just probably gonna keep it in order. I love Cyndaquil a lot.
Sunquil, yes.
And actually, now that I remember, I didn't actually ever choose Torchic. I think I had chose Mudkip, and then I did a second playthrough and chose Trico.
Yes.
Yeah, so I
Yes.
didn't. I would say for my third one, I'm gonna go Mudkip.
Mudkip.
Those are like
Nice.
top 3 of those regions. If you want to go further, that's not hard. But what are your top 3 favorites? I would say out of what
For-
you've played so far.
For the starters? Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
It's a tough question because there's a lot of nice mons.
There's a first one, of course, Charmander will be dear to my heart forever. And second will be Trico.
Trico's awesome.
because I involved him into a buff ass Sceptile, and he was kicking butt. And then third, I would have to go with Totodile.
Yes, I did a playthrough with Totodile.
Yes.
I love Totodile. And honestly, I didn't even want to evolve him my first playthrough, but I was just like, it's okay. You gotta
It's
grow
hard,
up.
man.
It's hard because I like that you could still keep them young if you want.
It's like stage 2, the awkward phase, because it's the stage you don't really like. You're like, you look good, but you're not the final product.
It honestly, it depends. For a lot of evolutions, that's a fact. Like, I don't usually like their second form. I always like the final.
Right.
But some evolutions, I've liked some of their second forms. It's hard to name them
Grovyle.
off the back. Yeah, Grovile's really cool. What was it? Cyndaquil? Was it Quilava? Yeah, it was
Quilava
Quilava.
was
I
fire.
like Quilava a lot.
Uh-huh.
And then I think Totodile was what? Was it?
Crocodile.
Yeah, I didn't like Crocodile.
Crocodile was meh.
I liked for what was it? For
Alligator.
alligator a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, the final evolution. For Charmander, his line, I liked all three. I like Charmeleon also. Obviously, nothing tops the big boy with the wings.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, I guess it all depends. It's exciting when you get to the second evolution because you know the third one's gonna come soon.
You're one step closer.
You're just getting there. You're getting there. Your baby's growing up if you want them to. I love that you have the option to cancel the evolution and still level them up. I think that's so cool. But
Wow, man.
yeah, what would you say? How many games did you play? If you want to count like base series.
Okay, so I played both Red and Blue.
Mm-hmm.
I've played Crystal and Gold. And I've played Ruby, Emerald. Never played Sapphire.
I love Sapphire.
Sapphire, it's literally the exact same thing.
It is. They just switch up the team, the rival team, and
Yeah.
the legendary.
Right. And that's it. And I also played a little bit of Black.
Okay, Black and White were really good.
Yeah.
So, is that where you like stopped with the mainline series?
Yeah, that's
and
where I
what about
stopped.
for spin-offs? Which spin-offs did you enjoy or play? more or
Dungeon.
less? Mystery Dungeon's
Mystery
awesome.
Dungeon.
A lot of people don't like Mystery Dungeon, but I don't know. There's something about the battle system that just invested me, and the fact
Right.
that they talk to each other. Right? It was really cool.
It was like a teamwork. It's like those Pikachu episodes where they split off from the humans and they had their teamwork going on.
I love those episodes where they have
Yeah.
to like figure out how to get themselves like they're like lost and they have to get back to their trainers. Those are some of the funnest episodes you get because you
Right.
get a lot of pokey moments with them, like the little Pikachu being cute and whatever Ash's current team is and shit, or whoever his partner, or I call them legacy characters now because they've been around for so many years.
Right.
But
Yeah,
okay,
bruv.
is that where you stopped?
I stopped over at Black version. I
Okay.
never went into Sinnoh. I never went into Alola. None of that. And I've only watched people play the game, but never played it myself.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like if I have to count like everything I've played most of the main line. So obviously red, blue, yellow,
Yeah.
gold, silver.
Oh my
What is
god!
it?
And I
Ruby,
totally forgot
Sapphire,
about Fire
Emerald.
Red and Leaf Green, man.
Oh, the remakes were so good.
Yeah.
They look so much better too. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I
man.
played those as well. Heart Gold, Soul Silver were also really good.
Yes.
Platinum, Crystal, Emerald, Ruby, Sapphire. I've played all of those.
Yes.
Black and White 2 were pretty good. I love the legendaries. Zekrom and Reshiram, so cool.
Oh my god.
They're so cool. And then you have like this mysterious figure named N. Oh, he's so cool. He's like I call him like the little freaking mystery rocker person of that universe because he's just dressed like a damn gentleman with his long hair.
Bruv.
He's so cool and essential to that story. So that was a really good like duology of games. I enjoyed those.
By the way, y'all, me and Drew go crazy for merch, man. I still want something like a pillow or like a toy like on my bed from Pokemon, like I don't know, what's those called, the foamy,
like a squishy pillow kind
Yeah.
of thing, like a squishmallow. in a
yeah,
way,
something like that.
some sort of like that. I have like the Pikachu head.
Yes,
That's gonna be like a couch piece when I get my apartment.
Yeah, bro. We 20 something years old. We growing as men. That's okay though.
I still appreciate my nerdy shit. I have a Gengar plush I got like a long time ago from a Pokemon event at the mall.
Yeah.
I still have a freaking Mega Rayquaza plushie that can literally you can hang it and bend it around. It's like literally.
Oh man,
it's
yeah.
so dope.
It's on around your lamp, I believe.
Yeah,
Right?
I have it wrapped around one of my lamps now, but you can like hang him up if you want to because he bends. I think I also have a mini Litten figure that has like little fire details from one of his attacks.
Nice.
I also have a trainer Kotobukiya statue.
Oh, okay.
That thing, let me tell you, those are so hard to get because they're so expensive. So, like,
Yeah.
even on eBay, the prices that people sell them for,
Kotobukiya is fucking.
it's very expensive.
man.
And I have some Kodos. Like, I was very lucky to get it. It still cost me like $90 fucking though. But I got a Kotobukiya Ethan statue where he has Cyndaquil next to him.
Oh, who is your favorite trainer?
That would be Ethan.
You like Ethan?
I like Ethan a lot. Ethan
I like
is the
Seth.
main protagonist for Gold and Silver, and yes, Seth is really cool as well. I like the newer characters for Legends Arceus. Ray's the guy. I think it's really cool.
Yes.
Like they're really cool. I like that these the player characters that you name, like essentially to whatever you want to name them as, they all have a name. They're an actual character in the Pokemon lore.
Nice.
And I like that sometimes the anime itself acknowledges that and will bring them in, like Don, Gary.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like these are characters from the games, and they just bring them in the anime. It's really cool to see them there sometimes.
Absolutely.
Like I don't know, I get like a little crazy feeling when I see them, and I'm just like, holy shit!
I get butterflies when I see Brock and Mick sometimes.
You know, like Brock and
or
Misty. Like it's insane how like you see these characters in the anime, but they're all in the games.
Yeah.
Serena is another protagonist that you play as, and she's in fucking anime.
Proud.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so cool how they do that. Or like if they do like the Pokemon shorts, that they do like a Pokemon. I don't know the name of it. It's on YouTube. It's like short episodes that they'll do, and it'll cover like different events like from the games and shit with those characters. Like there was one episode I've seen recently where they actually showed. You remember in the first game that fat guy that blocks your path?
Yeah.
They actually animated that, and in the
No
side of the
way.
screen, you could see him standing there. I was like, "Holy shit!" If you played the games, you'll totally recognize
It
that.
was so smart how they did that because I remember how rough Victory Road was.
Victory Road was always a pain, but
It was
for good
so-
reason.
Yes. Like
Good reason.
you leveled up very quickly
It
in
was
Victory
high
Road.
levels and
Yeah.
lots of money.
Lots
It's
of
a
money.
mix of both and items. Like
My.
you're just getting everything.
I remember I barely scraped by in Victory Road for Hoenn. And once I came out the other side, I was like, yeah. And you go inside, there's a PC, I believe.
Yeah.
But I was just like, dude, finally. But then you had to face the final four, right? What was it called? The
Which installment?
Fantastic Four, right?
Was that them?
No. They had a name. I forgot.
Which
man.
game was it again?
It was Hoenn. But what are the last trainers you faced at the end? What are they called?
I'm trying to remember. It was a team, no?
They're all individual trainers with different types.
So was it the Elite Four?
The Elite Four.
Yeah, they're basically post game for like almost every game.
Yeah.
Basically, I think the only one that kind of changed that formula a little bit was Sun and Moon. It was more of island challenges that you did, and the gyms. You didn't really do a league per se, or like an Elite Four type of thing. Like you didn't really go through that, but then all the other games you did. So damn, so you went right into the Elite Four, and those battles can be really tough. You have to really think about your team that you're bringing in there and the attacks that they have, the items that you have. You need a lot of recoveries.
And the types. What's the?
Yeah, like what type is gonna like, fuck theirs up and all of that, because like some of these elite battles can be easy, and then there's some that are just really hard.
Nobody knows that. Well, not.
Remember, God, what was that girl's name? She had the milk tank. Everybody hated it.
Oh, that.
You know who I'm talking about? Damn it.
She was in Hoenn, wasn't she? She was at one of the trainers in one of the gyms in Hoenn.
She was.
I totally forgot. I think it's
my God.
Roxanne. No, Roxanne was Rock.
Whitney's milk tank.
Ew, Whitney.
Oh my
Whitney,
God.
you out there, bro?
Bro.
I don't know what you fed that milk tank, bro. But
Whitney's milk tank is a damn force to beat, bro. She took me so many tries because of that milk tank.
you know what it was? The rollout.
Yeah.
It got stronger every turn, and I was like, okay, all right, it ain't gonna hit that, that big, and then the next one comes, and I'm just like, all right,
you hear that little
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear the
you see
HP
that
bar?
health just dropping.
You ever
boy.
heard the HP bar? Yep. I've never been so scared in my life, bruh.
And she's not like, she's one person like that's so near and dear. A lot of people are, if you mention it, what's one of the hardest Pokemon battles you ever had to do? Fucking Whitney.
Whitney, yes.
Milk tank. You know who else is hard as fuck?
Who?
Oh my god. In Diamond and Pearl, Cynthia.
Cynthia?
The champion battle.
How bad was she?
She is so hard. She's doable, don't get me wrong. You could do it. But she's hard as fuck. Bro, her team is stacked, and not even only that her team is stacked, her Garchomp. Oh my god.
I had a bad time with Steven from Hoenn.
Yeah, Steven was pretty damn difficult.
Because he had the dragon types, and I remember his shell gun evolved into a Salamence, and I had to go against that. And I was like, oh, okay, really? And he had a Flygon, and he had a Tyranitar, I believe.
Yep.
'Cause
His name
he-
was Simon, right?
Steve.
Steve.
Stone, I believe, or something like that.
Yeah, no, I think you got it. And he was in...
Hoenn, I
He
believe.
was the Hoenn region, right?
Yeah, he was one of the trainers that you had to go against.
He was the one that had the damn earring.
Yeah.
The little fancy boy.
He had a little earring on
I
him.
forgot he was also in the anime. He was played a big part in there.
Ooh.
Yep. Yeah, he was pretty damn difficult. Him, Whitney, Cynthia.
Cynthia.
God,
what was the Gary when the fucking first couple of games?
Later encounters with him.
Yeah.
First encounter wasn't too bad. Another one that I struggled with a lot is when you unlock it, a secret boss battle is fighting Trainer Red.
Oh jeez.
Oh
Nightmare.
my gosh.
No,
bro.
he was just as strong
I call
as
him
you.
the legacies.
Ugh.
He was hard as hell. Gary, when you get to him when he's fully stacked, is hard.
Yeah,
and
and
then
he has that Blastoise, right?
and then you have the female trainer. They don't really talk about her much in the States, but in Japan she was known as Green or Blue, something like that. I think her name was Green. Let me double check that. Hold on. Green trainer. Let me see. I think it was. It's different how they do it in Japan. Yeah, her name is Green. This is her.
yeah.
Yeah, she's fully stacked too. Anytime you bump into the legacy characters, it is going to be a challenging battle regardless. They're stacked as hell. I know that in for the Alola region in Sun and Moon, when you do the final battle, was there an Elite Four? I think it was just the Alola champion, some shit like that.
Yeah. What do you think about like the new evolutions that came out like recently? Like for example, making them plus size, like what were you saying? Like
The alpha Pokemon?
the alpha
I love
Pokemon.
that.
Yeah?
Because if you capture them, they're going to stay that size. And you can throw them out and throw out the base size of one of them and look at them for yourself. You can see the size difference.
Wow.
And it's even better if you get an alpha that's a shiny.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
What about like the Galar regions, like versions of Pokemon? I like the new versions, like the new ones that came out. Like, for
I mean, I
example-
was a fan of, oh my God, Executor, Alolan Executor. I really liked. He had like a stretched body, but
Wasn't
looks
he
so
like a
cool.
dragon type?
Yeah, he's a dragon type.
Yo.
I also like that they did the Alola Vulpix, the ice version of Vulpix.
Yes.
That was really cool.
Yeah.
Alolan Raichu's cool because he surfs on his fucking tail.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I do like the Alolan forms. Some of the Galar forms are cool as well. And then now they have with Legends, they have the new Hisui forms. I really like some of them, like Weird Deer's have the Weird Deer, the new Weird Deer, the Braviary, the Hisuian Braviary is like white with like purple blue in the hair.
Yeah.
Like some of their color schemes are very cool. Voltorb's just a fucking wooden ball now.
Yo, is he?
Yes.
Oh no.
Hisuian Voltorb looks pretty much the same. The only difference is he's like wood because most of the Pokeballs are made out of wood
Right.
in that region because this is before they had like a lot of the technology. It's a back in that time frame Pokemon game. This is before Pokemon were fully even harmonized with humans.
Right.
So a lot of them are just in the wild, chilling.
Oh, by the way, guys, if you guys have any tips or favorite Pokemon that you guys like, leave it in the comments below. We like hearing from you guys as well. What are you guys thinking about the new Arceus game? You know, let us
are
know.
you guys having fun? I'm going to be starting it soon. Just haven't done it yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'll let you guys know when
I'm
I
gonna
play
watch
it.
Drew play it because that open world thing, I don't think my PlayStation gonna hold it. But oh wow, he's just wow.
It's just the same thing, essentially, just a little wooden.
Yeah, Voltorb
know?
definitely looks different.
The same. Well, remember, it's only on Nintendo. You mentioned PlayStation.
Oh, sorry, sorry, Nintendo. Sorry, PlayStation guy here. Sorry.
Yep, it's okay. It's okay. I love PlayStation too. But all right. So we've covered that. We've covered favorite starters. Is there any particular favorite shiny Pokemon that you like?
I absolutely love how Rayquaza looks shiny. Just he looks a darker green. It looks black, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's like a darker toned color for him. I definitely really like. I'm gonna go ahead and go with shiny Mew.
Shiny Mew.
Shiny
nice.
Mew is like a light blue. Same thing with like shiny Psyduck is also like a lightish blue. I really like Lucario. He's like fully yellow.
Yes.
It's so cool.
What are your favorite Pokemons?
So I have a lot, but if I have to pick a few,
Pick top 4. How about that?
okay, so Gengar,
Gengar, okay.
Pikachu. You guys know I love Pikachu.
Dang.
Yeah, Riolu,
Ah,
Dragonite. I think I got 4.
yeah, that's it.
That's
the
4.
cutoff line.
Yeah, I have so many more, but yeah, that's about 4.
Those are pretty good ones.
Yeah,
You making me look like a weirdo right now.
I shouldn't.
I got some weird ones, bro.
So it's okay. Everybody's
All
supposed to have their own taste.
I like Dragonite, man. It's
Of
one of your
course.
top
Yeah,
4s.
he's so cool. He's a chunky dragon.
Yes. He reminds me of Ord from fucking Dragon Tales.
Yeah.
What's
Yes.
his name? Ord, right?
I believe so. It's the blue one, right?
Yeah. You're gonna laugh at me. Don't laugh at me. Sudowoodo.
That's fine. I like Bonsley a lot, the baby form.
Yes.
So-
What is a baby form of Sudowoodo?
Yeah, Bonsley.
That's his name?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Bro, I cut off on black. I'm sorry.
I can't.
I didn't know that.
You've never seen Bonsley? Dude,
Nope.
Bonsley's the cutest thing ever.
Oh
Look
my
at that.
God, he's a crying plant. He looks like a house
He's
plant.
just a little plant. Is it?
Oh my
But
God.
yeah, that's his baby form.
3, I would have to give it to Trico, man.
Trico's a good choice.
Trico is gangster, bro.
Trico's a good choice. Trico's one of the best. Yeah.
And last but not least, man. Oh, this is gonna be a hard one because I have a lot right now.
Same.
Scizor.
That's a good one. I like Scyther too.
Scyther, but Scizor?
Scissor's cool. Scissor got a new evolution now.
Nah.
Cleaver.
Cleaver? He got bigger cleavers.
He got bigger, and yeah, it looks essentially like he has like axes for arms now. It's so cool though. I like the Scyther evolution line. Okay, that's pretty cool. Let's see. We talked about our shinies. Any specific did we talk about our legendaries? We did.
Yeah.
What about the mythicals? The mythicals like a whole
Mythicals.
nother fucking category.
Fuck. I don't know. What would be considered like a mythical nowadays? Because I know we talked about... Is Latios and Latias mythical?
Those would be considered legendary.
Legendary.
Yeah, mythical would be more aligned like our, let's see, Celebi, Jirachi, Shaman. Apparently Mew and Mewtwo are considered mythical, not
Deoxys.
legendary. Deoxys, something like that.
Deoxys definitely is up there for me. Mm-hmm. And so is...
Diancie, Heatran,
yeah.
Genesect, things like that.
Are mythics also like the Regis? No.
No, the Reggie line is actually, those are considered legendaries.
Legendary. Sorry, y'all. Y'all see me throwing only like the first 3 regions because that's where I stopped at, bro. My bad.
That's perfectly okay.
Yeah, man. Now, Pokemon has been such a vital,
It's just been a part of like, yeah, the Reggies are the legendary titans. So yeah,
Damn.
they're legendary. You were right. But like, it's just such an essential part of our life. Like with the cards, I remember trading cards like for better ones, and
Yeah.
I don't even know how to play the card game anymore. But when I used to pick it up as a kid, man, it was like
Bro,
second
I'll
nature.
teach you, bro. I'll teach you.
It's been so long since I played it, and I know Pokemon's a lot harder than like
Just with the
Yu-Gi-Oh.
new cards coming out, they make the game so broken. Like, for example, me and a friend went half and half, and he gave me the legendary card that came out of that pack, which is Zekrom and Pikachu. So it's 2 Pokemon in one
nice.
card. And basically, I think if they knocked out a Pokemon, you get 3 prize cards. By the way, if you run out of prize cards to pick up from your opponent's side, you win.
What?
That person that has no more loses.
That's a broken card.
Yeah.
Nice. See, the statistics of the card game is beyond me because I've been so out of the loop. But like with the anime, I'm pretty caught up. I am caught up. They have a Legends Arceus arc right now because of the game, so they did like a 4-parter episode special.
Yeah.
That one was really cool. I enjoyed it a lot. I saw the most recent movie I saw was the Coco movie, where they brought in the mythical Pokemon for Sword and Shield. It was, oh my God, what was his name? He was like the Dark Monkey. I don't think you've seen him yet.
No, I don't think so.
Hold on.
Do you remember that one Pokemon that was like a kitten but he was dark.
His name is Zarud. Sorry to cut
Zarud.
you off. Zarud is
looks
pretty
dope.
cool. Yeah, his movie was pretty cool. But what were you saying?
That one Pokemon that it starts. I think his name is Lumix or something like that, or Lumine. It's like a cat that's black. Like he has black and blue undershades.
I'm trying. I know what you're talking about.
It's like a dark Pokemon.
Excuse me, but I'll be honest. It's hard to remember every Pokemon. There's so many.
Do you remember Gligar?
Yes, the purple bat, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
He was like a scorpion or something.
It was like, yeah, he had the scorpion tail, and then
Yeah.
he had the weird sharp wings, like little
He was
weird
like a vampire Pokemon.
circular hand. Yeah, there's some fucking weird ones, dude. Like, I'd be lying to you guys. Just because I still into the franchise, it does not mean I like every Pokemon.
Sudowoodo gained my praise when he was a rock type and he looked like a tree. That's when I'm just like,
I'm
bro.
telling you, the way they've changed things now on the newer types that they've added, like fairy and dragon and all this new shit.
Fairy's a new one for me, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even. There's so many cat Pokemon, boy. Like, look at this picture.
It was one
itself.
that's called like Lumix.
Is it in that image?
Nope, it's not in here.
Jeez.
It's a black cat.
There's so many. Pokemon has a lot of kitties. Got a lot of cats.
It's not Umbreon. I know Umbreon.
No, Umbreon is a baby. I love Umbreon.
Oh my god! And that's the first one that pops up. Lumis something. Lumix.
Umbreon. That's a good question. Which Eevee do you like the best? Evolution.
Oh, the evolution of this one.
Oh, you're talking about Luxray?
Lux Ray
Yeah.
was hard.
It was Shinx, and then I think, was it Shinx and then Luxray?
I think so. Yeah.
That's the evolution line. I could be mistaken. No, I think I'm right. Yeah, because Luminian is a fish.
Yeah. No, and it was the wrong one.
Okay. I kind of thought so. I'm like, okay, so
Bruh. Okay, so if I didn't make it to the top 4 of my favorite Pokemon, one that would be up there would be Glalie.
I love Glalie.
Glalie.
A lot of people don't, though.
I don't know why.
Glalie, first of all, Glalie can be a force to be reckoned with if you have that thing trained right. Boy, my
Right.
Glalie was so broken.
With Blizzard,
Yes.
Ice Beam.
Yes. Dude, Glalie is the shit. And when they had the Mega Glalie, they added the Mega Evolution.
Oh my god, are you kidding me?
No, I'm not.
So did he get? What happens in Mega Glalie? Like he gets
Like-
bigger?
Yeah, their forms change. You've never seen what a Mega Glalie looks like, that, have you? So, like, essentially, they don't change too much. It just kind of add more sharpness to him. So, like, he has, like, these black spikes with the blue
Oh.
on it. It looks pretty cool,
His
man.
bottom jaw dropped.
Yep, his mouth opens wider.
Oh wow.
But, yeah, Mega Glalie is pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't think any Mega Evolution to me sticks out as much as, like, one Mega Evolution that I really like is Rayquaza's.
Yeah.
I like how he has like those extra like attachments to like his whiskers and shit. He just
Yeah.
looks cool. And then Mega Charizard X. I don't like the Y variant, but the X one is pretty cool.
X is the black one, right?
Black one with the
The
wings
normal
that have
one
like
was the third
cuts.
horn that was just looked like a regular Charizard with the
Yeah, it kind of looks like a Charizard that they stretched its head a little.
Yeah.
It looks weird. I don't know. But X with the blue fire is pretty cool.
Do you guys remember the mystery gift?
Oh, I love mystery
Off the like the
gifts.
starter menu when you used to boot up the game. Game Shark to get unlimited Pokeballs or get unlimited items, the unlimited TMs and HMs.
Yeah, those are always fucking like if you want to, play the game like that.
Yeah, no.
It makes
I
it easier
definitely-
to run through, obviously avoiding the challenges, but it's like different play styles. You try them out.
Yeah, I had to do it because I wanted to get the tickets for like certain legendaries that we couldn't get since we didn't go to the actual event in Japan.
Yeah, that's another thing I was going to talk about, event Pokemon.
Yeah.
There's always a possibility that you can get some, but then there's just some that are really hard to get when they're I call it event locked.
Yeah.
Or they're specifically locked in for an event. Like with me, the most recent one that I've done was I got a shiny Zamazenta from GameStop. They actually were giving out a code, and there you go.
Wow. Okay.
And I didn't actually have a Zamazenta because I play Sword more. I only have my Zacian, but now I have a Zacian and a Zamazenta, and the Zamazenta is shiny.
Bruh.
Yeah, so he's a pretty boy.
Okay.
Little pretty boy fluttering with his little lion mane that's a straight shield. So cool.
My God.
But what were your thoughts when Pokemon announced and they released their very first live action film Detective
Wow.
Pikachu. Of course, I had to mention this.
I didn't have any thought on it because it could have gone anyway. When they announced that Ryan Reynolds was gonna voice Pikachu,
I feel like
uh,
people doubted him way too quick. See,
yeah, man,
because everybody's just thinking Deadpool Ryan Reynolds. You have to
Yeah.
take your brain out of that performance because that's a whole different monster when he does Deadpool.
yeah,
Great movies, great performance, by the way. But when Ryan Reynolds does Detective Pikachu, it fit the movie so perfect. I just don't know
Yes.
how he made it come true, but he
Yeah.
did it, and it was great. I think I didn't that week at work. I didn't get like paid when that movie came out at the time, so I was
Yeah.
like, "Fuck, I'm not gonna be able to go watch this weekend." And then like I get a text message with 2 tickets to go see it that same
Oh.
night from Sasha. Love you, boo boo.
Detective
It was
Put-
the best surprise ever because I'm just like, wait a minute, did she really just order us tickets for this shit?
yes.
She knows me in and out because she
Bruv.
knew I wanted to watch it, bro. I had the shirt. I had
Didn't
a
it
little.
look nice though? Like how they made the Pokemon look.
It was gorgeous. I can't even begin to tell you how right that effects studio got the Pokemon. They looked perfect.
Yes.
Some of the ones who were supposed to have fur had fur. Some that were big were big. Then you had some that were. It just looked amazing. The Pokemons were so.
They're very
the effects
realistic.
on them are very realistic and very, very well freaking done. I was so surprised.
You know how I squealed when I saw a little Charmander with his little flame? I'm like in the distance too.
Oh my god! Or you saw the little Squirtles with the firefighters putting out a
Yes.
fire. I was just like,
Yes.
you know what? I'm here for this.
Yeah.
This is what I want. And I think the reason that movie was such a success, because it did make good money when it came out, and it was pretty well received as well, is more or less one. It's the first Pokemon live action film we got ever. So it's gonna be the first time we're gonna see these beautiful chunky boys and girls, Mons,
Yeah.
grown up. You know what I'm saying? And like to the big screen from a small little handheld screen now on a big screen, like you're seeing your first live action fucking Charizard or your first live action Pikachu,
Which was amazing.
your first live action Mewtwo. That
Yes.
Mewtwo, boy.
That Mewtwo.
I-
That opening scene with I forgot the main character's name, man, but
It was.
he goes down into the field and tries to catch. I think it was what was it that was he was trying to catch? Please remind me.
It was by what it's been a while since I've seen it, but it was a Cubone, I believe.
A Cubone, yes.
Yeah.
And he just how he threw the Pokeball at it. You knew he was a noob, but it's okay. I just love that they got everything right.
It was Tim Goodman.
Tim Goodman.
Tim Goodman was the one because his friend
Actor
was
name,
trying to. Justice Smith is the actor.
Justice Smith. Gotcha.
And the character's Tim Goodman, who I really liked. And you also had his partner eventually, which was Catherine Newton's Lucy Stevens, who had a side duck. She was also really
Yes.
cool. And her
Side
side
duck.
duck was like stealing the show for me when he was massaging.
Side
Get
duck.
his foot massaged by Pikachu. I was just like, this is the cutest shit ever. I love it. But I think they did a really good job. A lot of people don't know, but that is based off the Detective Pikachu game, which is not that great. But that's where Tim Goodman comes from. And that's where the plot of his dad disappearing also comes from. Obviously, the film altered it to its own thing, but I really dug what they did with the film. And I was one of those people that left the theater wanting another one. I really want another one because there's so much more that they can do with it.
yeah.
There's just so much more. Like, they didn't even show every Pokemon. They showed a lot. I'm not
Yeah.
going to BS. If you really pay attention, if you watch it a few times, if you just look all around the freaking shots or the scenes, every frame has some different Pokemon.
The scenery,
somewhere.
man. Yeah.
The scenery, like Rhyme City, was so cool the way it looked.
It was great, man. If they ever expand that universe and they keep the same, effects studios and
They need to.
yeah, they
That
would-
Effects Studios is doing big work, man. You know they did Sonic too.
oh, that makes sense
Yeah.
because Sonic was great.
Sonic is also another such a great video game movie. Like I love a good video game movie. I really do. And
We got to talk about the soundtrack too, because that soundtrack was fire.
it really was.
Yo,
It really was.
The synths they use and
I love when they like get a composer and they really use the style of the games into like composed themes. They did the same shit with Sonic and it came out so well.
yeah.
But yeah, man, Detective Pikachu was amazing. To me, I just had such a good time with it. I have the Blu-ray and everything. I even have a Detective Pikachu hat. So literally the detective hat, and it has the Pikachu ears on the side. I don't give a shit. I'm not
What?
getting rid of that. That thing is special to me. I waited months for them to come out with that online just so I can make sure I had it for the movie. And I succeeded.
believe I didn't get to get like the free cards they were hanging out when you got the movie ticket.
Yes, I actually have those.
You have those.
I have it. I have a Detective Pikachu one somewhere, and I have a Squirtle, and I believe Sasha has Detective Pikachu, and she has the Charmander one.
Oh shit.
So yeah, they did give you exclusive cards for the movie.
I bought the Blu-ray and one came inside.
There you go.
So I got my Detective Pikachu and I was thrilled.
Yeah, no, they're pretty cool cards. I like them because they have the movie variants of them now on there.
Yeah,
but
man.
I mean, it's crazy how long it feels. Like that movie came out what 2019.
2019, yeah.
That was 3 fucking years ago already.
Still good.
It's still, obviously, it still hasn't really aged like that. Obviously, it's still pretty fresh, but so good. It's always going to hold up. I hope if we don't get a sequel, just another live action Pokemon project by that same special effects studio.
Yeah, it could be a spin-off, whatever.
I don't even care how they do it, as long as the Pokemon look the same, like that. Those
Yeah.
designs work for me. I don't want to see ugly Mons. I was just so surprised, and again, I was any fan flabbergasted, man. It was amazing how they did the designs, and every Pokemon fan wants to go see Detective Pikachu. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna sit here and flex. I watched it first night because of my girlfriend. Thank you again.
Yeah,
But it's good times.
By the way, y'all, I hope you guys enjoyed the topic for today. And Pokemon, old gen. I know y'all, there's old gens listening to us, the OGs that's been into Pokemon for a while. And then the new ones that just got into it, you guys are welcome to conversate about it too.
It's a grand topic.
Yeah,
it's a huge one. It's deep. And there's many different avenues that you could talk about it with. If you're a fan of any specific games or spin-off games, go for it. If you like the card game specifically, go for that. Talk about that. If you like the anime, #AniPoke all day on Twitter, bro. I'm with you. I love the anime still.
This guy tweets, man.
I tweet a lot.
That's the Twitter guy.
I tweet a lot. You can also find the link to our podcast on my Twitter heading.
Yes, absolutely.
The link is there.
If you guys don't know, it's Cave and Drew Show on YouTube.
Yes. And, you can always give us a follow.
Yep. Like and subscribe if you like your local YouTube streamers.
If you guys want to follow on Twitter, I am at House of Drew 92.
Yes, sir. And I'm on IG as at Caveman, KAVMVN. The A is upside down.
Yes. And if you want to just talk about anything, I'm there. I love talking about stuff. I always love retweeting and talking about a lot of, different Marvel, Star Wars, horror, especially horror.
Yeah, man.
And Pokemon's always a big topic for me as well.
Yep.
But, this was our topic for the day. We thought we'd kind of break down some of our favorite avenues. I do want to end it off with one more question for you.
Oh, yeah.
What were some of the favorite episodes that you have seen of the anime?
Oh, of the anime. Mm-hmm. Okay. So besides the Gligar episode, that episode was great. When Gligar was going around and I think Team Rocket was trying to capture it like always. Mm-hmm. That Gligar episode, I just fell in love with Gligar. There was an episode where I believe Ash, I think it was the first or second season, had to fight against a Scizor. Mm-hmm. First time I seen that Scizor, I was just like, what is this? And why does he look like Scyther? And then it was the evolution or the pre-evolution of Scyther. And so I was just like, oh, that's why. Scizor looks dope. He looks like a red ninja. That's what he looks like. But one of my favorite episodes, I have to say, my most favorite episode, it would have to be when Charizard turned on Ash.
Oh, when he was not listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's being a mean boy.
I was just like, it wasn't fun for the fans, but I enjoyed it because I'm just like, damn, Ash lost control of that Charizard. That thing's going to probably eat him, or it's going to, I don't know, it's going to do something, but.
It's going to do something.
Yeah. That's it, man. What about you?
A lot. I have quite a few, but to name a few, I love the Squirtle Squad episode.
Yes.
That one was really nice. The Bye Bye Butterfree episode when Ash let Butterfree go
Butterfree
was so tear-jerking. So, yeah, that's another one. And probably one of the more recent ones is when Ash won his first league, which was the Alola League Championship.
Yo, I haven't got there yet, but,
This was this was something that's been in the making since 1999. Like it's insane. Like I even have like the date stamps here. Like for instance, when he did the Kanto Championship, he only got the top 16. That was in 1999.
Oof.
When we did the Johto episodes, he only got top 8, and that was 2002.
Oh, okay.
For
okay.
Hoenn, he got top 8 again,
Are you
and that
kidding
was
me?
2005. I'm not. For Sinnoh, he got top 4. So close.
Yes.
That was 2010. For 2013, for Unova, however you pronounce it, he got top 8. So he went even lower than his last league. And then this one was a slap in the fucking face. In my opinion, he should have won this. For Kalos, which was 2016, this boy got top 2. He got second place. I was so mad.
Second.
I was so mad. He was so close.
Is that the one with the Greninja, right? No.
Yes, Ash
Yeah, it was.
Greninja. Yep, against Mega Charizard X.
God.
Wild shit. And then, of course, for 2019, September 15th of 2019, Ash wins his first championship with the Alola League, which was
Finally
such a great episode, great battle, and man, just the anticipation for him to finally hold a trophy. He deserves it. It's been so long.
It's been too long. I know he's been staying 10 years old forever, but like it was about time, bro.
It's like, dude, you need to win a league. You should be a master trainer at this point. You've had so many Pokemon at your disposal.
All under 15 years old.
And the crazy shit is, he still has a lot of them. They just stay with Professor Oak.
Professor Oak is like grooming them there. He's just like,
He
yeah,
has
yeah.
a whole shitload of them. And like every region, the professor usually has a whole shitload of his Pokemon. Alola has all his Alola Pokemon just chilling over there. It's just so funny that he could go visit these regions, go see these professors, and grab his old squad if he wants.
Yes.
I love that. But I just wanted to end it on that note of some of my favorite episodes. Those are at least 3 of my favorites. Cave named a few. We talked about our favorite movies, our first exposure, the cards, the games, the movies, the shinies.
We
all that,
got it all
all
360.
that good shit. So we got a lot here. Again, if there's things that you guys still want to hear about within this franchise, send a message, follow us. Please look forward to our next recording. We are planning more soon.
Yes.
So this was a fun one, though. I enjoyed talking about Pokemon. I love
Yeah.
Pokemon, always.
Absolutely, man. I guess we'll be signing off, but I appreciate the topic today. That was a good idea. That was Drew's idea, by the way.
Yeah, I
good
figured,
topic.
Let's just kind of let's go into this Pokemon topic, man. It's a good topic, and it's a franchise that just always gets brought up. Again, I'm always going to bring it up. Cave's always going to bring it up when we talk about shit.
Yeah, man.
It's one of those. It's near and dear.
All right, then. Now this is Cave signing out.
And this is Drew signing out. Bye, y'all.
All right.
Peace.
Yo.